A warehouse burns, propane tanks explode, sending flames and smoke towering into the sky over Buffalo.
A fire so big it could be seen for miles. Tonight, team coverage on one of the most intense battles for Buffalo's bravest in recent memory. Good evening to you. A shell is all that remains now of a wood pallet company destroyed by a 4-alarm fire.
Everyone escaped injury as the flames ripped through the building, which is the former Tops warehouse on Dingens Street. And right across the way, the morning show crew at 97 Rock was forced to evacuate. All part of a chaotic start to the day. And our News 4 wake-up crew kept you updated with non-stop coverage throughout the morning.
So we begin tonight with News 4's George Rickard with the latest from the scene. George?
Well, his 4-alarm fire actually caused over $4 million damage. Dingens Street has been closed for 13 hours now and still is as firefighters continue to pour water on this skeleton of what was here.
I smelt it from Walden Galleria Mall.
And Joe Gervais soon realized it was his place of work, Superior Pallets, going up in smoke.
The one guy that gets here at 4:30, Rich, he went to open the door and seen a bunch of smoke and closed the door back up and had called the fire companies.
The company makes wooden pallets, and more than 3,000 of them, inside and out, went up in flames.
This was a completely occupied, really full to the brim warehouse. And so we had a lot of fire and a lot of smoke and a whole lot of challenges.
And it looked like the sun was rising out of the north. Just flames were insanely high.
Alex Szymanski works nearby at Great Lakes Electronics, but no one could get into his work this morning.
Trying to figure out what we're going to do for the day now.
Up until about noon, hundreds of workers at the businesses along James Casey Drive had to park along the streets and walk to work until the streets reopened.
It could have affected everyone being served today.
The headquarters for Meals on Wheels is right down the street. The morning kitchen crew is delayed by about 2 hours getting to work, but all 5,000 home delivery meals made it out on time.
I guess they worked extra hard. We did send a few extra people back there to assist them to move the production process forward.
More than 70 First Student school buses also ran late to the Lackawanna and Cheektowaga Sloan districts because of the fire. But all in all,
what we had in the original fire building is a total loss, but what we have around it is all stuff that can be fixed, and that's that's what you pay us for, and that's one of the things you pay us for, and that's what we accomplished last night.
Now, an insurance adjuster here on the scene tells me that the property is actually owned by Latina Foods, and Superior Pallets was renting space from Latina. We're told both companies did have an insurance. Fire Commissioner Garnell Whitfield says the ATF is investigating, and as well as Buffalo Fire investigators, but Whitfield has no early indication that this is at all suspicious.